is the field goal unit. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. Blankenship's kick is good. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. From the gun, Eason. Eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Eason. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie, Jalen Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Brings up second.
Trubisky gives to Cohen. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
Ball carrier.
But that's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
3rd and 2. Now Trubisky. That is caught by Cohen. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50.
That's good.
It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Justin Houston able to record his 5th sack of the season. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky, and he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 12. Out of the gun, Trubisky, flush to his right. Room to run inside the 40. Open man, there is Patterson, complete. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. A big play there for the Bears on 3rd. 41 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
The ball carrier.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
At the 13-yard line.
The first throw for the backup Foles. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And a short return will be stopped inside the 10 at the 8-yard line.
Intercepted.
Yes, folks, that is his third interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
4 yards on the pickup.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, Eason. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
First and 10, Eason. Open man is Trey Burton. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 20.
Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here. On first down, Jacob Eason. And this one complete to Dooley. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory.
16.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this third quarter of play. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Eason. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Khalil Mack. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. It's the sack master, Justin Houston, who comes up with it. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
He'll buy some time right. Looking deep for Hilton, and he's got his man. It's Hilton for the Colts touchdown.
T.Y. Hilton.
T.Y. Hilton. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And thanks to the interception, the Colts offense cashes in with 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now it's Patterson. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, this has not been going the way that he thought prior to the game. Probably figured he'd be able to throw a few more downfield, but he's having to run around for his life back there. They've already gotten to him a number of times. They'll keep coming after him in the pass rush. My advice?
Rush coming, and he's taken down.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Fourth down. Here's Trubisky. Open man is Miller. He's got it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. But no reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. And this will be caught by Mooney. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. They're going for it with the option right. Oh, he tried to pitch it, and the ball's loose. The Bears tried it on fourth down, unable to convert. And that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, Eason dancing to his left. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off right around the 43. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell and just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Rodgers on the return. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Let's take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And that pick 6 a moment ago doesn't change things too much. They still seem pretty comfortable with a 3-possession fourth quarter lead. Throwing after the interception. Eason. He'll drop this down to Taylor. It's a gain of 5, and it'll be a second down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Play action. It's Eason. He gets this into the hands of Taylor. Powerful running. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And the Colts first down.
So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. Flush to his right. Now he'll let this one go deep, right? That's caught inside the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The sack there by Roquan Smith.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Being chased out left. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
A 38-yard attempt.
Blankenship's kick is good. And that lead will move from 20 up now to 23. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now it's Patterson. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Patterson on the return. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one.
7-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw Trubisky on 1st down. That's complete to Mooney. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Trubisky to throw again. Flushed out right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jimmy Graham. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Bears cut into that lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game.
Bears 29. Cairo Santos set to.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. After the loss to start out, here's second and 11. They go play action with Eason. Eluding the pressure right. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Indianapolis, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll look to get back on the beam next week as they host the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my brother.
Party going up. A champ with the crown is here.